How's it going, everybody? It's Brian with Buffalo Beer Reviews again. I was just out at my local premiere, and I found the last 4-pack of something that I had wanted to try, but just didn't have the time nor the path crossing to actually get a hold of. And it is the Resurgence Brewery CITMO IPA. It sounds really good. This is an East Coast, a New England IPA with an alcohol by volume of 6.5% alcohol. Right from the bottle or the can, it says, strong aromatics of white grapefruit and citrus dominate the notes on this New England style IPA. Take your tongue to the Green Mountains with hints of pine and resin, dancing with spicy tropical fruit flavors balanced out by the hop bitterness that characterizes the style. I know a couple of people have had it before and have loved it. And I was just really happy to get it before it was all gone. So I'm going to get this into a can, or a glass, I'm sorry. And we are going to see, I've had one or two prior to this, and it's been wonderful. So I don't know if you guys can really see this in the video, but it's got this wonderfully hazy, view to it. Yeah, totally opaque. And it's like a off yellow, almost like a very light fluorescent yellowish. It's really kind of cool. Very nicely carbonated. Really nice, delicate lacing sort of head on it as you drink it. I've noticed that in the first one that I had, and it was really nice. Right off the bat, too, very easy. It's grapefruit, say like tropical fruit rinds / resin all the way through. Very easy to pick up. You don't have to be any sort of rocket scientist to get that at all. And ever so slight amounts of like cut grass. You know what I mean? It smells great. It looks really good. And I was really hoping that some of these newer beers from Resurgence were going to be picking up the pace and to be like a widespread hit, and I think that's what they're starting to lean towards. So let's see what this tastes like. Oh, yeah. No doubt about it. That is a New England style IPA all the way. Very, very easy. If you were to close your eyes and take a drink of this beer, it would be, you could almost say it's like a very watered down like grapefruit juice. Really, that's kind of the impression that I get. It's really, really good. And what I want to kind of warn people about is when I had the first one about an hour ago, the first couple of sips, I knew it was a good beer, but it took a couple of sips, maybe a third of the can, to really turn my taste buds around a little bit. I had like a porter, and that I had also bought at the same time. So I had a porter, and then I opened this one up, and so it does. If you're looking just to be wild right off the first sip, it may depend on what your previous beer was. So after those first, after my palate got kind of sensitized to the beer, I really, really warmed up to it, and it was gone quickly. And I really don't see this 4-pack lasting beyond tonight. So really, really nice grapefruit. And I'm not talking about overwhelmingly grapefruit flavors, but it's got this nice mild grapefruit. It doesn't leave you with that sort of aftertaste that some of these like grapefruit or orange juice will leave you with. It's nice and rounded on the aftertaste, and then you get this nice little follow through of like hoppy, fresh cut grass sort of aromas or flavors, and it all plays very nicely with one another. It's nice. I do get that. They call it like a spicy aftertone, and it's not very well pronounced. But if you have a heads up and you're looking for it, you might be able to appreciate its existence a little bit more. I'm sure they put it in there for a reason. So if you kind of know about it and you can kind of say, yeah, I kind of hear a little bit about it, or I taste a little bit of it, you know, it might make the brewmasters a little on the happier side. But yeah, this is, I'd say, a light-bodied beer. It doesn't seem like something that's filled me up, you know, extensively since I've started drinking it. The aftertaste is only, I'd say, on the very mild side. And I think that has to do with a little bit of that acidic sort of, you know, tropical fruit sort of presence. But by no means is this even close to a bad beer. This is wonderful. So, this is my first Resurgence beer that I've had on a channel called Buffalo Beer Reviews, and I'm almost a little ashamed to say that. So, I apologize for that. I hope that this is not going to be my last Resurgence beer on the channel. I'm hoping that once they get their Head in the Clouds IPA out for, you know, outside of the brewery only release, that maybe I can get that up here on the channel as well. But that's it for me. I hope you guys have some time left to go out and look for the CITMO IPA out in your neck of the woods. Hopefully, if you're not in Buffalo, that it may have reached your neck of the woods. If not, come on to Buffalo or check them out over there on Niagara Street in Buffalo. But until next time, guys, thanks for watching the videos. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. Cheers.